Hi students, let's continue with the string handling in Java programming language. In the previous video, I explained about how to, what are the string related classes that are used to handle the strings. Okay, and Java P, which is a JDK tool used to get the profile of a class or interface. If you want to know the class or interface of any profile, then we can use the Java P space and the string related functions like classes like java.lang.String on the command prompt. So it shows the list of variables, methods and constructors of that particular class. Okay, so now let's see, continue that video. So java.lang. Is a default package. We all know that. So whatever here it is mentioned is java.lang. It's a default package and it is implicitly imported in every Java programming. You no need to mention. So every time you are not supposed to mention like this. So it is implicitly imported in every Java program. What is that? Java.lang. Java.lang. It's a default package. And suppose, and another one, java.lang.object is also a default class and it is implicitly inherited in every Java class. So you're not supposed to, when you're writing the program, the class program, so you're not supposed to compulsorily import java.lang.star. So you're not supposed to write import java.lang.object because it is a default package and default class. It is implicitly inherited. And one more method, toString. toString is also a default method and it is implicitly called whenever an object or object reference is passed as a parameter to the method. I'll explain how it is implicitly called. Okay, so at which places this is implicitly called, so that I'll explain with a program, but try to understand this concept. Java.lang is a default package and it is implicitly imported in every Java programming, whereas java.lang.object is a default class and it is implicitly inherited in every Java class. And coming to the toString method is also a default method. It is implicitly called whenever an object or object reference is passed. Okay, so let me show you here this example. Import java.lang.star I have kept. Class demo. So far we are using only class demo, but here I had written extends object also. Actually, implicitly extends object is present. You no need to mention. You no need to mention, even though this is an object class, you no need to mention. But here I am mentioning everything. In which cases it is implicitly taking, I am mentioning here. Class demo extends object, public static void. So class demo is loaded. Okay, it takes the extends features of the object class and main method is executed, open brace executed. Now an object is created, string class object is created, string s is equal to new string. Okay, and it system.out.println. So far we have taken only s, but s.toString implicitly it is taking as s.toString. So far you are not mentioning this. You are simply mentioning system.out.println s only. But implicitly the compiler will take s.toString. So toString is a method which is present in object class. So object class. So class demo extends object. Whenever it is having implicitly extends object, automatically these methods will be present. Okay, so in the same way, demo d is equal to new demo. Okay, a class object is created. This is a string object is created, class object is created. System.out.println d.toString. d.toString. So this java.lang.star and this object, okay, and these two strings, these are implicitly present. Implicitly present. You no need to mention in the program. These are implicitly present. You are no need to mention. So far we are mentioning, but we no need to mention these two string. It implicitly and extends object, and you are no need to, every time you are no need to write that import java.lang.star. It is implicitly present. Okay, so that is what I just had given an example. So in these cases it is implicitly present, but we are not mentioning it as a toString. Okay, so string class string class toString method returns content of string object. So see, please try to understand these 2 points. String class, in the string class toString method, what it is doing, it returns content of a string object. Whatever the string object content is there, that is going to be printed. Whereas object class, in the object class toString method returns hash code. Object class, if you take the object class, okay, the toString method, what it is returning, it is returning hash code. Whereas in string class, the toString method, what it is doing, the toString method is going to return the content of string. Because when you are typing the system.out.println, so that s.toString or d.toString, whatever it may be, okay, based on that object class and string class, it will return that. Object class, the toString method returns the hash code, and the string class toString method returns the content of string. Just remember these 2 points. String returns content of string. Object class returns the hash code. So the object class toString method overridden in the string class. Object class toString method, whatever it is there, it is going to overridden in string class. I'll explain with an example. Don't worry about it. Okay. So object class toString method can be overridden in demo class also to change the definition. That is what I said. Object class toString method can be overridden in demo class also to change the definition. See here. I'm implicitly mentioning here, even though implicitly is there, I'm explicitly mentioning here. Import java.lang.star class demo extends object. Okay. So now here I'm writing public string toString method. I'm just calling the public string toString method. Okay. Explicitly I'm calling. It returns blank space. And public, so class is loaded. Main method executed, open brace executed, string as object is created. Whenever s.toString is there, so default whenever s.toString is there, blank space has to be printed. Blank space is printed. But previously what happened, whenever demo d is equal to new demo, class object is created, class object is created, okay, it is prints the hash code. But here it is overridden. Object class toString method can be overridden in demo class. So now d.toString. toString means controller will go here. Now whatever it is hash code is there, that will be overridden. It also prints the blank space. Okay. So try to keep your video pause and execute this video. Type this program on the IDE or the Notepad++ and try to execute and check the output what you are getting. Are you getting a 2 blank spaces or not? Try to check. So I want to explain here what means the object class toString method overridden in the string class. In the previous example what I said. So the same program if you executed, without writing this method, if you execute this code, okay, so it was going to print the blank space and it is going to print the hash code. But now whenever I call the method, I had explicitly declared the method public string toString method. Okay, every time the controller will go to here and it will print the blank space. Okay, so this is what the concept of string handling. Okay, so I'll explain more examples in the next video, and finally by writing on the paper I'll explain, and next some more programs I will take and I'll execute on the IDE. Okay, so that you'll get a complete concept of the string handling. Thank you.